Morning, Anambra State releases over 2 billion naira for reconstruction of Bank Road, Nnewi. State government to vaccinate children under the age of 5 against polio. 6 governors to accompany President Tinubu to United Nations General Assembly today. 3 drivers reported missing after helicopter crash in Turkey. Before the news in detail, here's a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for you to turn around the maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values that's giving maximum support for the task ahead. Good morning and welcome to the news. My name is Uchechukwu Ibonam. The drive of Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, towards tackling the erosion menace in Anambra State has been made good by the Anambra State Executive Council, ANSEC, approving the release of the sum of 256 million naira for erosion control works at the Nnobi section of Nnobi Mall Road in favor of IDC Infrastructure Development Construction Company. The job is expected to be completed in 4 months from the date of the payment of the mobilization fee. Equally approved is the release of the sum of 2,100 million naira for the reconstruction of Bank Road, St. Mary's Cathedral Church Road, Urago, Nnewi. The contract was awarded to Roadwell Contracting Limited with a completion period of 9 months from the date of the payment of the mobilization fee. Stakeholders in the environment sector have called for stricter measures to control plastic pollution and its growing damage to the environment. The call was at the center of discussion at the Plastic Waste Sustainability Summit organized by Anambra State Waste Recyclers Association, ASWRA, in conjunction with the Anambra State Ministry of Environment in Oka. Blessing Uchendo filed the report taken from our studios.
The Minister of State for Environment and Ecology, Dr. Isaac Salako, said that over 1.5 million tons of plastic waste generated annually in Nigeria are posing serious threat to food safety and quality. He commended the Anambra State government for the vision of a clean, green, sustainable initiative, calling on all stakeholders to come together to put a stop to plastic menace in the country. Dr. Salako also added that the federal government is planning on establishing more recycling hubs to help in converting waste to wealth.
Plastic is a major contributor to land and water pollution, causing environmental disasters and harming lives.
On the other part, the Secretary to Anambra State Government, Professor Solo Chukwulobelu, the Head of Service, Barrister Theodora Igwebe, Chief of Staff to the Governor, Mr. Ernest Ezajuri, and the Managing Director of Lagos State Waste Management Authority, LOMA, Mr. Ibrahim Adejuwon, among others, said that it is important to provide an enabling environment for investment in the recycling business, noting that government is ready to support the effort geared towards the conversion of waste to wealth. Waste to biogas, waste to compost manure, waste to energy, and waste to other useful products.
Everybody should be looking towards embracing reusable, degradable, and recyclable alternatives.
In his address, the Commissioner for Environment, Dr. Felix Odimegu, said recycling hubs and banks are being set up across Anambra State in line with Governor Chukwuma Soludo's agenda on waste to wealth, adding that the plastic waste can be taken to these hubs and exchanged for cash or other valuable items.
I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge and appreciate the individuals also who within the urban areas participated with great enthusiasm and dedication in their individual capacities.
For the ASWRA convener, Barrister Philip Obuesi, it is necessary for all residents to subscribe to the clean, green and sustainable Anambra by changing their attitude towards the environment. The keynote speaker, Dr. David Onuoha, who addressed the topic, Overcoming Plastic Pollution Through Community Empowerment, Capacity Building and Stakeholder Participation, a focus on the communities in Anambra State, listed some of the causes of plastic pollution to include inadequate waste management, consumer behavior, lack of awareness, plastic production, ineffective regulations, packaging practices, natural events, and pollution growth. Adding that the sustainability routes include reuse, recycle, reduce, remove, replace, and management and value chain initiative. The Sustainability Summit featured presentation of awards, prizes to companies and communities that participated in just concluded All Community Plastic Challenge.
If we're looking for this
In a bid to prevent the outbreak of polio in Anambra State, the State Ministry of Health and partners have flagged off outbreak response campaign for circulating variant polio type 2 in the state. Speaking at the event, Governor Chukwuma Soludo, represented by the Executive Secretary, Anambra State Primary Healthcare Development Agency, pharmacist Chisom Uchem, said that the state government is collaborating with the World Health Organization, UNICEF and other partners to initiate a comprehensive outbreak campaign and to vaccinate children by conducting door-to-door vaccination campaign to ensure that every child under the age of 5 receive the necessary doses of novel oral polio vaccine type 2, adding that these vaccines are safe and highly effective in preventing polio. In his speech, the Commissioner for Health, Dr. Afamo Bidike, explained that because Anambra State shares border with Nkanu West in Enugu State, where there is outbreak of polio, the state decided to be proactive by conducting outbreak response measures. Dr. Bidike noted that eligible children from 0 to 59 months will be administered polio novel oral vaccine type 2 in the entire 21 council areas of Anambra State, irrespective of previous immunization status. According to the Commissioner, the vaccine will be administered to children in churches, schools, mosques, and other places where children are found, since the state does not want to leave any child out of the program. Moving on, Anambra State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Afamo Bidike, has said that Soludo administration is determined to cater for the needs of elderly in the state. Speaking at the launch of a non-governmental organization, NGO, First Best Domiciliary Home Care World in Oka, Dr. Bidike said the Solution administration is ready to partner any organization for the purpose of providing care services for the aged. Correspondent Joseph Ebocha has the details.
The Health Commissioner explained that the state has data on the aged population, adding that in addition to existing ones, more robust packages are being planned for their well-being.
We spoke about the elderly and we're having a very good, robust package for them.
Host and Director of Care Services of the NGO in Nigeria, Apostle Ekenemba, says social services of the organization will satisfy many people who have longed for care services for their aged ones, who form part of the over 80% of senile population that lack good domestic care, thereby spend old age all through in pains due to negligence or lack of trained caregiver in the society. To sustain, improve and ensure that the care services get to more people, Apostle Mba called for help in procuring 2 errand shuttle buses for movement across the state, ambulance for rapid response in any case of emergency, mini coaster bus for strolling with the aged persons as part of their fun experiences, a piece of land to build a geriatric home for retraining of caregivers, senile relaxation, fun and homing of a small percentage of aged people who have no home of their own. Chief Host and International Director of the NGO, Professor Nnamdi Ofodile, while commending sensitivity of the Soludo administration in extending healthcare services to disadvantaged section of the population, promised to provide necessary support through partnership in order to achieve the governor's objectives. He called on all to cultivate the habit of caring for the aged ones, adding that they are still relevant in the society.
It's all about care. At the end of it all, who is being helped? That's what the people are looking for. And these kind of services we thought out. We want to partner with you.
Earlier, the chairman on the occasion, Architect Mike Nwafo, regretted that life expectancy in Nigeria stands at 57, showing obvious neglect for the aged population, whom he said are still needed to make meaningful contributions to the society. He noted that traditionally, aged people prefer care services given to them in their homes, rather than taking them to a care home, as it is done in civilized society, where old people's homes are built for their harbor, thereby helping them to age successfully.
He's still planning for another 30 years. Yes. He has a problem that stretches it to 30 years.
The event, attended by the traditional ruler of Oka, Obi Gibson Nwosu, represented by Chief Mike Onwaso, traditional ruler of Norfia, Igwe Daniel Obele, represented by Mr. Isaac Agamba, the traditional ruler of Iftedunu, Igwe Dr. Emeka Ilono, chairman of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ, Anambra State Council, Dr. Odogwu Emeka Odogwu, among others, featured cutting of inaugural cake. In Oka, Joseph Ebocha reporting for ABS News.
6 state governors and 7 ministers will be part of President Bola Tinubu's 17-man delegation to this year's United Nations General Assembly in New York from today till September 26th. For his first appearance at the annual gathering as Nigeria's president, Tinubu will be accompanied by Governors Hope Uzodinma of Imo State, Umar Eno of Akwa Ibom, Muhammad Yahya of Gombe State, Obasani of Kaduna State, Abdurrahman Abdurrazak of Kwara State, and Sheyi Makinde of Oyo State. Special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Ajuri Ngalale, confirmed this in a statement he signed titled, President Tinubu said to attend the 78th UN General Assembly in New York. Ngalale revealed that at least 7 ministers will accompany the Nigerian leader as he seeks to pursue new investment deals at roundtable meetings with chief executives of 4 multinational companies and bilateral engagements with presidents and prime ministers. This came barely 3 weeks after Tinubu directed the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to freeze the processing of visas of all government officials seeking to travel to New York for the United Nations General Assembly without proof of direct participation in the UNGA's official schedule of activities. 3 divers missing in Turkey helicopter crash. The trio of workers for the Turkish fire service appeared as their helicopter fell into a reservoir near Izmir. 3 divers from the Turkish fire service went missing on Sunday after the helicopter, which was collecting water to put out a forest fire, fell into a reservoir near the city of Izmir. The helicopter reportedly had 3 cars and a Turk on board. One of the cars was able to be saved and hospitalized urgently with no immediate danger to his life. Turkey, which experienced devastating forest fires in 2021, has increased its resources in the area for 2 years, purchasing new planes and helicopters and hiring more staff. And from the world of sport, Rwandan Premier League side Bugasara FC have completed the signing of Elijah Ani from Lobby Stars. Ani joined the Nyamata-based club for an undisclosed fee. The bulky forward had an impressive campaign last season following his move from Rangers. Ani made 5 appearances for the Pride of Benue in the Nigeria Premier Football League playoffs in Lagos. He netted once as Lobby Stars finished bottom at the championship playoffs, and he started his playing career with Nigeria National League side Warri Wolves before moving to Rangers in 2022. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS TV from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Go on to subscribe to our YouTube channel at ABS Television Oka. We are on Twitter at ABS Radio TV and also on Instagram. We are ABS Radio TV. Log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Now the main points that made the news again this morning. Anambra State has released over 2 billion naira for reconstruction of Bank Road, Nnewi. State government to vaccinate children under the age of 5 against polio. 6 governors to accompany President Tinubu to United Nations General Assembly today. And from the foreign scenes, we told you that 3 divers have been reported missing after helicopter crash in Turkey. To end the news, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's all of the news this morning. My name is Uchechukwu Ibadan. Thank you so much for staying with us. Be good.